Hey, I gotta clap it up. This has got to be a great video. We got one of the goats, Nicki Minaj, and we got Mr. Kevin Samuels. Now, this got to be a great video. Before we get into the video, though, how you guys doing? I am Young Meechy. Welcome to the One Heart channel with Young Meechy. Make sure you leave a like, share, subscribe, join the One Heart family. Come on, become part of one of the One Heart gang members. But guess what? We got Nicki Minaj with Kevin Samuels. That's what we're reacting to today. It's a long video, so I'm barely going to pause. I'm just going to keep it going. Got my food right here. You can't see it. Got my vegan chicken, my vegan pizza rolls. It is what it is. I am your boy, Young Meechy. For these next maybe 18 minutes, I am your entertainment, your source of entertainment. So we're going to see what Nicki Minaj and Kevin Samuels is talking about. Before all of that, though, you know what time it is. Bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. Ayy. Hallelujah. Yeah. Hallelujah. We back again, baby. Bow. Let's get it. Nicki Minaj, Kevin Samuels. Let's see what they're going to talk about. This should be interesting.
Blood clots and shit. I'm old.
RG Live.
We might need to get 911 over there. So.
Let me tell you. You see,
Nicki look good. I just got to say that.
I love the universe, and I am a firm believer of the universe.
Okay.
Listen, I wanted to get on and talk to you for a very long time.
Is that right?
That's very right.
What we got?
So I want to know what you gotta, let's have this real talk. Let's have this real talk. Because I know a lot of times when people will speak to you, it's like they trying to be funny.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel
he got
like
the Red Bull on deck.
If you call somebody trying to be funny, yes, I feel if you call somebody trying to be funny, then don't be mad at what you get. If you call somebody,
she got her eyes,
and you're really trying to, sincerely ask questions or get information or chat, then that's different. So, I want to talk to you.
Okay.
Let's get it.
What are we talking about?
Well, what
Nicki Minaj got that blurry effect. That blur effect. What?
Is that what we're starting off with?
Yeah.
Oh wait, let me go ahead and rate Nicki Minaj. I'm out of 10. What do I rate Nicki Minaj? I got to keep this video going. I'm gonna go with a 10. Let's keep it moving.
Do you think the men rate women?
I don't usually rate women.
Because isn't that what you do?
But she asked.
What have you seen of my content? Have you just seen like the clips?
Yeah. I think I always see people calling you and then you tell them you ain't no such and such. You lying to yourself. You ain't this.
What I typically don't do is I don't typically rate people. I ask if they rate themselves. I usually ask these questions.
So let's start it that way.
Let's get it.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'3".
Dress size?
5'3", 6'1".
My dress size?
Mm-hmm.
Bender Don said, my dress size. That's a good question. I guess a 4.
All right. And on a scale from 1 to 10, you can't use 7. What would you rank yourself?
You can't use 7. She gonna go 8.
Fresh face out of the shower, just you.
Yeah.
She gonna.
That's how I always ask the question.
7.
Can't use 7.
He said you can't use 7.
That's why 7 is the most common answer.
Really?
It's the default answer for most people because they don't want to go too high, they don't want to go too low.
Well, no, it ain't a default answer for me.
Well, let's see. I'll give you a 9.
Oh, he went with 9.
I'll give you a 9
Okay.
because you have the facial symmetry, and you get additional points for eyes.
He got
Full
a lot of
lips.
other stuff too.
See, it's not. I'm an actual image consultant, and
Okay.
Oh.
I'm sure
I'm an
you
image
deal with
consultant
a lot
too.
of people who take your pictures and such and so forth. You have a symmetrical face,
I could be an image
and so it's
consultant
much
too.
more based upon facial symmetry. It's not based on
I said
European
10.
beauty standards or
I'm
anything
gonna
like
go.
that.
I'm gonna keep
It's
my
much
answer
more
10.
based upon what babies, animals, human beings have evolved to find attractive.
Wow.
You get additional points because we have evolved to find more slanted eyes somewhat attractive, especially when they're not on Asian.
Wow. Wow.
But that's
Okay.
not what
Okay.
gets
Okay.
translated.
Okay.
Most of the time, people take my clips and cut it down to something that's going to make a viral moment. It's going to start a conversation.
Yep. I
Take the
ain't
good
seen
with
it.
the bad.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Have you seen anything else that I did?
I saw one time when you checked this lady for, I guess it was a white lady or a Hispanic lady, and you was like, oh, you're not gonna come on this show and talk down on black women. That's what the fuck you're not gonna do.
Yeah.
And so
Go
again, that
in.
was a clip. I didn't see the context really, but
Well, I get a rap of hating black women. And it's far from that. I mean, there are over 50 black women who report that they've gotten married as a result of watching my content in the last year.
really,
It's
Okay.
on my Instagram.
Interesting.
I actually had a young sister just post up saying, hey, as a result of you, I snatched the ring. I just actually posted a brother who was about to move to the Dominican
I
Republic.
said I snatched the
He
ring.
found his wife in my Facebook group. Like 12 couples have gotten married in there. But that stuff doesn't get publicized. But when I'm talking
Interesting.
about relationships, I'm talking about men and women, but because I'm black, I'm talking about us. And from time to time, I would bring stuff in, and then a lot of times sisters would say, well, men, when they get to a certain level, they only want white women or this or that. So I let women from other races come in. I'm like, okay, well, can you learn anything from them? What would you teach them? And the one woman came in, and she thought she was going to do what I did.
Let me know in the comment section what you rate Nicki Minaj. Go ahead. Let me know.
To black women. I'm like, hold on. Oh, wait.
I don't know. It just seems so
We can
weird
talk
to
this
rate
way.
people, though. I don't usually
You
do
sit your ass
that.
down
But
over
she
there.
asked.
Because I don't play that. I wouldn't let, despite popular opinion, I love my mother, I love my daughter, but we do have to have a family conversation. And what's starting to happen more is actually we're starting to have more conversations about this. It ain't comfortable, but we're starting to see progress.
well, let me ask you this just outright then. Why do successful black men date outside of their race?
Oh, let me answer that question, even though I have no idea. I could just go off of what I would think. Before Kevin, I'm gonna try to make it quick. In my mind, maybe the other women outside of their race, or at least the women they have dealt with, is probably a little bit more submissive. That's what I would think. I think if you have a lot of money and you feel like you have a lot to offer, you probably will want a woman that, and if you had women in the past that hasn't been at as submissive, then you probably will go with someone that's more submissive. Don't mean that. I think it's in a context. It varies, because then that doesn't mean just women that are not black are just more submissive. But that's in my thought process. Actually, let's see what Kevin got to say. I think it varies, though. It could be a lot of different reasons.
When I look at men, I split them up. Guys that I consider to be in the industry, music, entertainment, athletics, and then guys on the business side. Business side, because I come from that side. But more often than not, black men want to be with black women. We do marry. 85% of black men are married to black women.
Oh.
When I had my guys come to me, even after they got themselves together, like Dennis Furling, the guy who just moved, he found his black wife in my group. Black men we want to be with them. The problem is, let's be honest.
Definitely want to be with y'all. I love my black women.
Really
I love my black women.
to learn
Let's
how
get
to
it.
get along with one another. We can kick it. We can hook up. And but can we work together long term. And I mean, you're married now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, relationship is a skill set. It's different than dating in short term. We really want to talk that kind of stuff. And what successful people who are doing good in their professional life want to fail in their personal life. And in the black community in particular, when we fail in our personal lives, we pay a huge penalty because so few of us get married. It's almost like we like to see people's marriages fall, but we need more of those things in order to build whatever we're going to be. Because people may not like my method, but I want to see more black men who want black wives get with black women, and that's the outcome we're getting. It ain't pretty, though. Sometimes it ain't pretty.
Can I say something? Real quick?
So basically, you said that black men actually do marry black women at a high rate.
Women,
that's what he basically said.
Can we stop talking about if these niggas want us or not? Excuse me, Kevin. This is not. I'm talking to black women real quick. Can we stop posting all day on TikTok? Because I newly went to TikTok and I just kept seeing this. Black women, can we stop talking about if these successful black men want us or not? Like, can we just focus on us and we be successful and then we go out there and we decide who the fuck we want? Because what I've been seeing is, I feel like I've been seeing men using that as an opportunity because they've been hurt and somebody done and they've been using it as a way to come out and lash out and poke fun at black women and use it as a way to feel like they somebody or they something. Or so for all you niggas that's doing that on TikTok, wherever the fuck y'all at, eat a dick, go away.
I'm interested to see what Kevin Samuels says next with this, because from at least most of his positions, I don't know. When it comes to marriage and for black women or for women in general, I don't think he tends to think they should be focusing on their own career in a sense. But maybe focusing on themselves is actually, maybe is something that he does want you to do. Focus on yourself, build up yourself when you're ready, but you just have a timetable he always reference when it comes to women.
Nobody gives a shit about you. And I want black women to stop fucking posting about whether or not y'all
Let me see what he got to say.
Or not. Okay? Well, I want black women just to focus on themselves, be successful, and then you go out there and you decide the trajectory of your life. Okay?
She tried to go in. She funny. She a character.
There's a lot of hurt on both sides, and especially in the black community, we don't really do a lot with counseling, therapy. I recommend therapy often because we got a lot of stuff individually that we want to deal with. And marriage and relationships are not for everybody. And I'm just trying to, ultimately I ask people, what do you want? What do you want? And what are you prepared to do to get what you want? And are you willing to pay that cost? It's really the conversation, but it always gets kind of whittled down. But at the end of the day, what we are seeing is, especially if you're under 30, it's harder for guys today under 30 than it was from 50 years ago, because you can't take care of a family on out of high school or just coming out. So they're at the bottom. And I just had men's week, and I told guys, look, while you're under 30, work on getting yourself together, because like it or not, you're really not in a position like you should be able to work with, lead, do anything like that. And you see the hate, not the hate, but the hurt on both sides, because a lot of times people will use these talking points to go at and poke women over here, but that's not what's going on right now. This year, we're past the sound. I mean, we still laugh. We still do all that stuff. We're talking about self-awareness and moving the needle. I'm in LA tomorrow talking with a famous sexologist, a womanist, feminist, to talk about things that that people on my side may not understand, to further open the conversation up. Because that's what we have to get to. We got to end up, for whoever want to be involved with whoever, we got to end up having a better conversation, because While we're separate, fighting, everybody else just eats off of us. That's what it looks like. So, but
okay, Kevin. So since we're here, no, we got to get down to the business, chat.
Go ahead.
Yeah, let's get to the real. Come on now,
Do
what we
you
talking
think
about?
a man can have sex 3 times a night for the rest of his life?
For the rest of his life?
They can't.
Not for the rest of his life, no.
Oh, for the rest of his life.
How many times they gonna be able to do it?
It's how much he's working. It's how much he's working. That's why I say it's different on.
But wait, no, listen, no. Listen, hold on.
Nicki Minaj is
how
hilarious.
many times should a man expect to have sex? What is, in your opinion, how many times should a woman give their man sex a week?
A week? Mm-hmm. I'm a fan of the as often as he wants it.
No, hold on.
Because here's the thing. You look at, like I said, I look at guys, most guys I'm talking to are working 10, 12-hour days. Bernie Mac said it, I'm going to come home and give you 50 strokes. You count them if you ain't got time. Most dudes trying to walk around like they porn stars. Hey, man, get good at foreplay, eat some pussy, and get on. Because we don't have all that time. We get old, our back hurt, our hips out.
Oh, no.
When you get
She
older,
said, oh, no. Your back give out, the hips start hurt.
2 to 3 times a week is what most people are doing. Because they got kids.
Yes, no, I understand.
But when you're single, no kids, whenever you want to.
Yeah. Well.
She's like, I don't know about that one.
No, I understand, because yes, things change when you have to be looking at your baby and, a lot of, I get it. I totally get it. But let me ask you something. Do men really want, because I was having this discussion 2 days ago. Do men really want a woman to be all up under them? Baby, hi, yeah, ooh, huh? Or do they just say they want that, and when they want that, and when they get it, they be like,
if I was to answer this, I don't think we necessarily want you to be up under us, but I want you to let us know that basically, like, we matter in a sense. Like you actually care about us, but you don't have to be up under us like all the time, like almost like in kind of like in an annoying way. You don't have to do all that, but we need to know that you appreciate us and that you care.
Because I feel like me being mean is what, yeah.
The late great Patrice O'Neal
being mean, I need peace.
We want you around, but not around. He made a comedy bit where he said, we want you in the house, kind of like around the corner in the vent somewhere. We kind of want you to be like a cat. You call a cat's name, hey, baby.
We want to make sure you're safe.
Cool. We just want to know you in touching distance.
That's funny. And I feel like I'm like a man. I feel like I'm, a lot of people throughout my life. I feel like
a lot of women
think
like that now too.
Because I remember people would tell me I shouldn't I shouldn't expect as a woman to have a climax every time I do it, right? Hi, Hilton. And I said, excuse me, are you out of your fucking mind? Why wouldn't I want to climax every time I have intercourse? Just like you want to climax when you have intercourse. And I was accused of being like a man. Not in my, this is years ago. And I knew that wasn't going to work, child. Because it's not only about you.
Well,
what do you think about that?
Well,
what you think about that?
When I go to LA, I'll be talking to sexologists. Shambu Dream. There's a lot that men don't understand about sexuality. Most guys, you ask them what the Kama Sutra is, they don't know what it is. They don't know anything about tantric sex. They don't even know that. You couldn't even show them the anatomy of a vagina and they can understand the parts. Just weren't taught. So, if you know what you're doing, you should have as much orgasm. You should. You're multi-orgasmic. You can have more than we can.
That's right.
So the point is that I think that was part of the purpose of going down there to have this conversation because women's sexuality is so misunderstood by men. So a lot of guys make comments about women in not knowing, and they make decisions based on women. And I say ultimately this: if you ain't getting married, what the fuck you care about a woman's body count and who she fucking? If you ain't gonna take ownership of it, and if it's yours, you need to learn what to do.
You need to learn what it do.
If I was a man, I would still care about who a woman is fucking. Just
safety. As long as it's clean. I'm talking about. There are guys who worry about.
He said, "Look, it's so clean."
Things. Here's the thing: there's ownership, and then there's dating. We do a lot to disqualify one another, and we got enough stuff already disqualifying us.
Oh, right, to put women down.
Yeah, I mean, or to discount men too. And I'm like, well, in the context of a relationship, it's different than people who are out here just hooking up. If you're gonna just be out here hooking up, you need to be. I would assume you would want to have a good sexual reputation. You want to be a dead lay or a weak fuck. That's not a good look.
No.
People are like, I'm so lost.
No, I'm not lost.
No, I'm talking about people in the comments.
I want to put it on a person. I don't give a shit.
Well, yeah, I've seen the videos. I heard what.
He said, "I seen the videos." That dude funny. That dude said, "Yeah, well, I seen the videos." He funny.
What were you talking about? The blood. What is a blood? What is that?
Blood clot.
I'm serious. I know. What is that?
No, it's just a term that my family, my Jamaican people who I love very much, it's just a curse word that they use. Like with a blood clot, you deal with pussy. You understand? So that.
All right, I've heard that before. I'm like, I didn't know if it was a curse word or what. All right, cool. Good to be on here with you. You got any other questions? Because I got to get packed.
What's going down?
Gotta finish talking to my people, but I want to tell you that I appreciate you joining me tonight.
Appreciate it.
And I don't want to, and to everybody that's wanting me to diss this gentleman or anything, I'm not going to do anything because I don't have proper information, and I don't do shit to get attention or to get clicks or to do no clown shit. If I hear something and I understand the context, Kevin and I wants to talk, then we'll talk. But I'm not just here to diss nobody. So Kevin,
if I say the shit you don't like, feel free to talk about it.
I will. Okay. Kevin, we're gonna have you on Queen Radio in a month or two, okay?
Let's do it.
All right. Take care.
So this was kind of random. But we made it to the end of the video. Let me know in the comment section what you think of some of the things that they were talking about, some of the questions Nicki Minaj had. Go ahead and let me know what your thoughts in the comment section. This one was kind of all over the place, but it was based upon, obviously, Nicki Minaj had just different questions. It wasn't like, set up for something specific. But looking forward to when they do have like specific topics they're going to talk about, because they're both, I'm pretty sure they're highly opinionated on certain things. So I would like to see the battles take place. I'm a fan of debates. So, I can enjoy a good debate. But it's your boy, Young Meechy. Join the One Heart fam. Make sure you click that subscribe button. Make sure you leave a like, share, subscribe. Make sure you leave a comment. Let me know what I should react to next. And I see you guys in the next video. Load it up, click, clack, bow. What up, y'all? It is What Up, Meech, and I just want to say thank you, and I appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in to this video. You can like, share, subscribe. You can even leave a comment. Check out the previous videos and have much anticipation for the upcoming videos, because we are going in with a lot of videos and a lot of different content. Special message for y'all. Bow!